So today we're going to be talking about flash photography settings. I'm specifically going to be talking about groups and channels so you know what these settings are and how to use them. Stay tuned. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. So let's get straight into the content. So first off, if you're going to be using flash photography, then you need a trigger and you need the actual flash, whether that's a speed light or a strobe. So what the trigger does is you put this on your hot shoe mount of your camera and it communicates with the flash. So it's pretty much like a remote to a TV, and it's going to help you control the output of your flash. You can change the different settings, the channels, the groups, and all those things. So when you use your trigger and your flash, you're going to see that they have channels on them. So you'll see CH1 and you can change this channel to a different channel. So pretty much for your trigger to communicate with your flash, they have to be on the same channel. So if your trigger is on channel 2 and your flash is on channel 1, then the flash isn't going to actually work and pop off the flash. So you need to make sure they're on the same channel, and it's a simple thing to do, but some people, they just don't really know what these settings mean, which is why I'm making this video. So make sure they're on the same channel so they will communicate properly and your flash will actually fire when you want it to. So I know some of y'all are event photographers, wedding photographers, and you know, sometimes you have that second shooter, so you're gonna have multiple photographers working off flashes. So you need to make sure that y'all are on different channels, because if you're not, you may have another photographer popping off your flashes. So it's just a simple fix. Make sure you're on different channels so you won't have those issues when it comes to popping off flashes and the other photographers using your flashes. Okay, so next up we're going to talk about groups. So you need to know about this if you're going to start using multiple flashes. You know, sometimes depending on what type of shoot you do, you may be using more than one light. Like you may have a rim light, or you have just side lights, or if you're shooting a wedding reception, you know, some people like to use multiple lights, so you need to know about groups. So pretty much with groups, you're going to be able to control individual lights. So on your trigger, you can set different groups. So let's say you have 3 flashes that you're using. You have group A, group B, and group C. So each of these groups are individual lights, and you can change the settings with each light. And with these groups, you can also change the mode. So you can shoot TTL, you can shoot manual. I shoot manual about 90% of the time. So it's just gonna help you individually control each light. And I like the way it's set up on this trigger, and the X Pro is even better. Mine's is currently broke, but it has it all laid out super simple, so you could just go to that specific group and change those settings to what you need them to be. If you're thinking about using flash with your photography, or maybe you're a beginner and you're just looking to learn more about flash photography, I recommend checking out my flash photography series on my channel. I'm gonna link that in the card up top. So in this series, I try to cover everything about flash photography, really breaking stuff down in a simple way that's easy to understand, because I know it can be overwhelming. I remember when I first started, just a lot of parts were confusing to me, settings and stuff like that. So that's what you're gonna get from that series. So I recommend you checking it out. And I'm also gonna have it linked in the description below if you wanna check it out. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I post new videos every single week, and I will see y'all in my next video. Peace.